Recording in progress.
Hey fam, welcome back to my channel. Today is Friday, so we are going to be doing a weekend vlog. I just got ready and set up for my class. My class starts in 5 minutes, so I just want to quickly start this vlog here. I got delivery of an order. Kayli launched body sprays. I remember a few years, I think 2 years ago, when they launched either Eden, Apple Eden, that one, and I was like, I wish they will just, give us a body spray, because they already have hair mist that I love and I use. So I wish they would give us body spray instead of just perfume all the time. So I remember someone commenting, I can't go back to start searching for that comment, right? But I remember someone commenting saying that, oh, there's already perfume. What's the difference between perfume and having to launch a body spray entirely again? But lo and behold, they did listen and they gave us a body spray, and I ordered everything. I didn't want to take chances to say that, oh, I will order just one or two. And honestly, they now launched their top sellers. I think they deliberately did it, launched their top best sellers, and something they know that everybody likes and they want to go back for. So they did that, and I ordered everything. And yes, yes, all four, and I am so happy. They were also kind enough to add their return label, which I know I'm not even going to return anything. Yeah, I'm not going to return anything. My class have started, but I'm still on mute. She's going to go over, the professor taking us this week she's going to go over what she taught Wednesday and Monday. So before she finishes, let me just quickly show you people what I have. So yeah, okay, love first burning cherry. This is the first one here, and I want to believe that it's going to smell exactly like their perfumes, the originals, the EDPs. It says all over body spray, so you can even also spray it on. This is not a good way to start. Why is it coming off? Oh my goodness. Here, okay. Yes, I'm getting it. I have this, but I think one mistake I did was I never got the big size, but I have the travel size, and I regretted not buying the full size. So I've been trying to buy the full size. I'm going to check if they still have it, but I still have the travel size. Another one is the Young Pistachio. Young Pistachio was one release that I think a lot of people didn't know they were going to like, and they really nailed the notes on this. I wish it was like liquid, but I don't do well with this kind of sprays a lot. I prefer liquid. But when it lands on the skin, you can see the sheen. When it lands on the skin, it's not just landing and not giving, but it's giving a sheen. Oh my goodness. I think this smells better than the EDP. This smells better than the EDP, whatever it is that they did with this one. Deja vu flower. They have the deja vu flower for hair. That is the one I have up there. But now they have it for body as well. I love the deja vu flower. Every time I pour water on my hair, I wash my hair, it's one scent that I put just to take away any damp smell. Why is all these things coming off? Any damp smell that can, cause your hair to have some sort of smell. This woman is going straight into the class, so she's not even giving this thing. But anyways, your girl can. Oh my, I'm so going to be addicted. Now I am tempted to go do round 2 of this. buy everything all over again and stock up on it, because I am afraid they will go out of stock and take forever to restock them. This is vanilla. If they didn't come out with vanilla, why? They would have done they would have hurt a lot of spirits if they didn't come out with the vanilla version of this, because they have the best vanilla perfumes. Give it to them. It is as raw as it can be. Kayli, thank you. That's all I can say. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for giving us this. I'm going to go stock up on all of it. I can't remember how much is it. I think it is about $38. But I'm so happy they did this, and yeah, this is where this vlog is going to start. Also, the Young Bougie Marshmallow that I reviewed a few months ago, their latest EDP, I feel so bad that I gave that a harsh review. I've been using it lately. Maybe I was just not okay that time, but I've been using it lately and I love it. It lasts so long, and I think it's one of their it's one of their perfumes that last really long. And yeah, outside their Oud Gazim, vanilla, of course, burning. See, all their perfumes last, right? I can't even complain. But this one, I love how it smells on me. That bougie marshmallow, I love how it smells on me, and I think I just didn't give it a fair review. If this is take 2 on this vlog, I have been speaking without the mic on, but I was saying that my class is over. The main teaching part is over now. Is Q&A, and it goes on for about 30 minutes. So this brings my class daily to about 3 hours, and it can be really exhausting. There is a lot of information, to take in all at once. These are how serious it is. Because I collect a lot of notebook, at some point I was seeing that in this notebook I had written some poems, some I have done some calculations, some I was teaching the kids Arabic. So this is a whole poem. And what is the poem about? Let me see. My heart still wants you. No, is this what it? Okay, yeah. My heart still wants you, even though my mind knows the truth. Oh, my sweet poison, how could you be so? I think I was trying to write a poem about toxic love, when you don't love yourself enough, but you feel like someone is capable of loving you more than you love yourself. But you have to take the power of loving yourself regardless of how many loves you get or people telling you that they love you. It is never going to be the same as you loving yourself. Yeah, it's some sort of toxic kind of love. Also, I think there are actually 2 parts. So the part is the one that starts with you you knowing that someone is not loving you right, but still staying with that person or still remaining in love with that person. And the second part is you taking the reign back of you being able to love yourself, whether someone stays in love with you or stays out of love with you. I remember writing this poem to reflect some sort of toxic pattern that relationships take, and how people are unable to kind of come to terms with the truth in front of them. And yeah, that was why I wrote it. It's still not put together, and I think now that I found it, I never finished it because there are still lines that the wordings are not complete. That's why it's not even making complete sense to me. There are some lines that are not filled up. It was supposed to be like a 4 stanza or 3 stanza poem, where there is the initial, then the finishing stage. But anyways, I have an order to pack and time is going. I was thinking I'll be able to pack the order. I give it to the mister to help me drop it at the mailbox. The cleaners are around and everybody has just been moving around. My mother-in-law is around too, so she's downstairs. So yeah, I think this is what I have for the most part today. They are still doing their Q&A. I honestly am not interested anymore because there's just so much information to carry in your head all at once. This is my, like, the book where I wrote this is my notebook, and sometimes I look at it, how do I even go back here to read everything and let it even make sense? Then today again, I have the skincare seminar or the face care webinar that I am hosting. I'm not in the best of shape to actually host it, but I also don't want to cancel it because flyer is already out, people have already registered. So I actually need to send out a reminder email around 12:30 just to let people know and put the actual link, even though if you registered you must have received the actual link. But subhanallah, I am not even in the, my head hurts, I'm so tired. But I don't want to cancel it, because if I cancel it, it's going to kind of set the tone for my subsequent sessions. I also need to finalize the flyer for the Ramadan halaqah. I need to send out an invitation to the people that are going to speak for us. Honestly, I'm trying to take away having multiple speakers for the 3 weeks, and see, I'm trying to see if I can have just one speaker that will man the topic properly, take control of that topic. And the topic is on tazkiyah, and that is the purification of the soul. And once your soul is purified, in terms of worship, there everything just begins to, everything will just make sense to you. Your relationship with God, your relationship with God, you trying to do things that keep you grounded in your faith. Last year we did unburdening, and it was to help people, bring them back to the consciousness of their creator, that no matter what it is that you're going through, plus good plus bad, it is all from God, because it is part of our articles of faith. We must believe in qadar. So that is one thing that was why we chose that topic. So I want to believe that people have kind of moved a little bit from that heavy burden state of mind to a state of mind where they want to be, oh thank you babe, where they want to be even more conscious in their worships. So that is why I chose the topic tazkiyah. And the thing is that I settled on this topic as soon as I was done with the first Ramadan halaqah session. So this was where I wrote my 2025 calendar for Wholesome Lifestyle Network, and you say it's March Ramadan halaqah. Even the dates, 8, 15, 22nd was already set for, and I'm so grateful that I have all of this set. So let me just go pack the order. The Mr. brought food for me. How kind of him. See, the Mr. brought chicken nugget, fish sticks, and some habanero pepper to eat. Ghost pepper ketchup. These sauces are a lifesaver. I love to have them. You can always get them from Walmart. So let me eat and pack, because I don't want it to be cold. And I'll update this vlog when there is something to update, inshallah. Wait, are you on Surah to feel in your Sunday school or with Ustaz Ibrahim?
Sunday school.
Sunday school. Okay, so can you recite for me? أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. But there is no surah to fill here. Wa'ar. Tar. 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 Tarmihim. Ka. فجعلهم مأكول. Are you sure this is her? Raw. Good. Raw. Phew. Yarhamakallah. Okay, but I know you have passed this answer, right? Okay, can we do this? Alif Lam Mim.
Alif Lam Mim.
Alif Lam Ra.
Alif Lam Ra.
You have to give this 6 haraka. So it's Alif Lam Mim.
Alif Lam Mim.
Good. Good.
Alif Lam Mim.
No, you don't have to say Ra, because there's no Alif in the front. It's just Ra.
Alif Lam
Ra.
Alif Lam says
Alif
doctor that
Lam.
studies women again?
Gynecologist.
A gynecologist.
Good. Exactly. When you obey Allah, it means that you do the things that He asked us to do, right? And the prophet, which prophet did Allah? What did Allah ask Prophet Ibrahim to do?
I made my own account.
To sacrifice his son,
So, what is his son's name?
Ismail.
Was Ismail okay with what Allah has asked his dad to do to him?
Mm-hmm.
What did he do? What did he say he was going to be?
A
He was going to be what?
patient.
He was going to be patient. Good. So, and Allah saw that they were going to do that, right? And He was pleased with him, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, as this was only a test, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put a sheep in the place of Ismail. Do you understand this?
Mm-hmm.
So He took Ismail away and put a sheep there. And do you know what that signifies in Islam? You know the Eid? Eid al-Adha, mashallah, good job. So every year, and Ibrahim sacrificed a sheep instead. So who did Prophet Ibrahim sacrifice? What did Prophet Ibrahim sacrifice? The sheep or his son?
The sheep.
The sheep. Did Prophet Ibrahim obey Allah when He told him to sacrifice his son? Yes or no? It's not an answer. Yes or no?
Yes.
Was Prophet Ismail okay that Allah asked his daddy to sacrifice him? Okay. Was Prophet Ismail sad or he was patient?
Patient.
And is it good to be patient? Who do we obey?
Allah.
Why do we obey Allah?
Because he's the most merciful.
Because He's the most merciful, mashallah. So every year on Eid al-Adha, Muslims remember this great test of Ibrahim alayhi salam, and they sacrifice an animal. So every Eid, have you seen us sacrifice animals during Eid before?
Yeah.
Which one do you remember?
The sheep.
Yeah, where were we when we did in Daura, right? Do you remember going to Daura? And did you remember going, you don't remember going to Daura? Okay, do you remember going to Isain? No, going to Ibadan, your dad's place, right? And how many how many rams did you remember us sacrificing? How many can you remember?
2.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It was 4.
I don't think.
It was 4. It was 1 for grandpa, 1 for grandma, 1 for mama, and 1 for me. It was 4. You remember people coming, right, to the house, and you remember going to the masjid in the morning, right, to pray Eid. So later on, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ordered Ibrahim to build a special house called... Do you remember the house?
The Kaaba.
The Kaaba, good. You remember going there? Where is the Kaaba?
In Mecca.
In Mecca, mashallah. Okay, yeah. So called the Kaaba with Ismail. So who built the Kaaba?
Ibrahim and Ismail.
Good. Alayhi salam, okay? Always say alayhi salam, okay? After the Kaaba was built, Allah ordered Prophet Ibrahim to call all people to visit the Kaaba and perform Hajj. So we've not gone to perform Hajj, but we've gone to perform Umrah, right? So Umrah is called the lesser Hajj, okay? The smaller Hajj, the lesser Hajj, because we don't do everything we do during Hajj, during Umrah, right? You remember going for Umrah? Do you know what you did after we went around the Kaaba? Do you know what happened? You don't remember? Do you remember going on the Safa and Marwa? You remember? You don't remember? Did you remember cutting your hair? Do you remember who was with you?
Uncle.
Uncle who?
Uncle Lukman. Uncle
Marzouk. Khairi and Daddy. Okay, good.
Daddy and Mama.
Exactly. So did Mommy and Khairi cut your hair?
Nah.
But did you cut your hair?
Yeah.
Good. The Kaaba later became the direction that Muslims face when praying to Allah. So who did Allah instruct to build wait. Who did Allah instruct to build the Kaaba? Who were the 2 prophets that built the Kaaba?
Ismail, alayhi salam.
Alayhi salam.
And Ibrahim.
Alayhi salam. Alayhi salam. Okay. So and where do Muslims face to pray?
Mecca,
Kaaba.
Kaaba.
Yes, it's called Qibla.
Qibla.
Qibla. So let's see
Qibla.
what the moral of the story is. Do you understand what's okay? Let me.
Allah is testing us
This in this
world.
world, we should listen.
To Allah. He will never make us do anything that will harm us.
So what are the things that Allah have asked us to do that you feel like if you do it is not bad for you to do? What? Tell me. What are those things that you do?
We listen.
We listen.
We listen.
So, okay, so tell me one thing Allah have asked us to do that you do all the time.
Be patient.
Okay, but you know what He asks us to do all the time? We pray. And do you listen to Him by praying all the time? Are you sure? So, but now you understand that it is good that we pray because prayer is good for us, right? Allah does not want to harm us when He asks us to pray, but He wants us to be better, right? So, are you going to pray some more? Inshallah. Who said inshallah? No. Which prophet? Prophet Ibrahim or Prophet Ismail? When he said
Ismail.
Good. He said inshallah, right? And when he said inshallah, what did he say? He was going to be what?
Patient.
Be patient. Good. And you know, let me tell you one ayah of the Quran that has my name and patience in it. Do you know what patience is in Arabic? It's sabar.
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 Yeah. So let me tell you one ayah. It says, Fazbir,
Fazbir.
Fazbir,
Fazbir.
Sabran,
Sabran.
Jamila.
Jamila.
So whose name is that? Your name. Okay. So, and it means bearing beautiful patience.
What?
Yes. You know, when we are patient and your patience is beautiful, that means you're not complaining, you're not whining, you're patient and you're trusting in God all the time. Do you know that? So that is why it's Fasbir, Sabran, Jamila. Bear beautiful patience. Allah said, bear beautiful patience. When you're patient, you don't complain, you don't mop, you don't whine, you just trust Allah. You don't say, oh God, why didn't God do this for me? Why didn't He do this now? Why didn't He do this? No, if you do that, you're not bearing beautiful patience. You're just being patient. But beautiful patience is that you trust Allah and you don't complain about the things that He does to you because He will never harm or hurt you, right? All right, that is it. Your breakfast is ready. So I'm going to put carrot and this thing for you in your indomie.
Like I said earlier.
Yes, you're done. Rinse your plate before you put it in the dishwasher. Hurry up, be quick, okay?
Stop chasing me.
I'm not chasing you.
So why are you still chasing me?
Hmm?
Why are you still chasing me?
The chase is, the smoke is on its own. It's you that is going after it. Hurry up, go put your room in order before you leave for Islamia. You have 10 minutes. Leave that time, leave that board. Go do what I asked, what I've told you to do. Hey fam, welcome back to another update on this vlog. Today is Sunday. The kids are out of the house for Islamia. I've had a productive morning. So far so good. I feel so good. So I did breakfast for the kids. They ate. I've been doing incense around to the house. You guys saw how many coals I burnt, right? That's about 6 or 7 coals, and there are just areas of the house that it all have to go to, and I keep rotating, to go refill, retouch the incense to make it fresh when one burns out. I put 2 downstairs, one in my closet, one in my veil area, one I share between the kids' room and between the kids' room, one in the hallway upstairs, one in my actual living bedroom. So that is a lot of rotation to do for incense. I have a lot of things I really want to accomplish this morning. It is currently 9:55 a.m. So I bought this thing from some tablet case from Amazon. Yesterday was Heria's birthday. She turned 9, alhamdulillah. I can't believe it. Like, I have a 9-year-old fam. I have a 9-year-old, and I'm so grateful. Alhamdulillah. Please say a prayer for the girl in the comment section. Her uncle, my brother, she, funny enough, this 9th birthday, I don't know if people think that she's turning 10 or this thing, but she started receiving. First, it was her dad's brother that sent a gift. I was shocked because I wasn't expecting it. I was like, is this correct? This person is sending. I mean, when you're not used to receiving gifts from certain people, right? So I was like, how's Karia's birthday? I was like, okay, this girl. Then by her birthday, which was yesterday, she was on call with my brother, and he asked her what she wanted, and this girl had the mind to say that she wanted an iPad, and he got it for her. He called me and he asked me to place an order for her. So I did, and I immediately ordered a new case. Now, it's not as if she doesn't have an iPad. She has. I used to have an iPad Air. This is my iPad. And what happened was that she had an iPad that, Allahu Alam, what happened to that iPad? All of a sudden, we saw it and we stopped seeing it. Just for this thing, she started to use my iPad, and my iPad is iPad Air. I specifically bought it and did the upgrade, personalized it with everything you can imagine is real. So, and I put my initials there, JD, right? And she's been using it, but this girl, kids, right? She never felt like it was her own. She always felt like it was not hers and it's mine, and because then Ansar now got his own tablet. Ansar got his own tablet. I think it's also customized. I will check. And, she's been hinting at it that she also wants her own, because her older tablet that got missing had her own customized this thing, her name on it. So now my brother have ordered another tablet for her. It is getting delivered on February 4th. But I took the initiative to just go ahead to buy, what is it called? To buy case, to just buy case down for her, so that prevention is better than cure. As soon as the iPad comes, it is safely secured. Now, the funny thing is that she wanted the kind of my sister's iPad, Fati's iPad, because she feels like she and Fati are mate. She feels like she and Fati are mates, so she said she wants the exact kind of Fati's own. So I ordered that for her. Thank God my own iPad is better than Fati's. But yeah, this is the case for her own. She wanted this watermelon pink. Her iPad is pink, but she wanted a watermelon kind of iPad like this, So anyways, yeah, I can't wait for it to be delivered so that she can have hers. This is the case. I also ordered a new case for my own. So because this one, see what they've turned it to. Look at. She has my sister's photo, my here. So she has it at the back. So I'm just going to still leave this like this because her iPad is not coming in anytime soon. But I got another case so that I can take back my iPad. I also bought an iPad case for Ansar. He said he wanted blue. I wanted to get navy blue, but now I think as the children are growing, I try to give them choices, let them make certain choices for what they want, Left alone for me, I'll get him a deep color, deep blue, or dark green, something like that. But I called him, to come see so that again, when Karia's laptop and tablet gets delivered, is identical to his own, right? The size and everything. But children, he will start feeling like she got something new and he did not. So to preempt that, I decided to get him his own case. And I like this case. Now, this case is more expensive than my own that is on the way, is not yet delivered. Peria's case, all combined. And I'm like, why? But again, he deserves it. So the one he has is from Nigeria. We got it in Nigeria. These things are expensive in Nigeria. Subhanallah. Fati was the one that helped us get it when we're getting it in Nigeria. Even though the quality is good, like it's what you'd get from Amazon, but they are expensive. I don't know why it feels cheaper for me to buy certain things here than for me to buy them in Nigeria, because they say stop converting, right? But I can't help but convert when I'm paying what the lady that day was saying something about 30, 35, 40,000 for case. I'm like, that's like $10 or $15 in America. Like, why? But because we were in a desperate destiny, we ended up finding something slightly inferior and also cheaper, because this one, like this, that they were selling, I wanted to get in Nigeria, they were calling, was it 45 or 50 or 60,000? But things are now expensive. America is going through inflation, so yeah, I paid premium for this one. I know there are parents that are very against devices for their children. I'm not going to tell you how to raise your kids. I'm just going to tell you that whatever values you put in your children, and if you create a balance for them on your own, they will abide by that balance. And that is how we started. I started as a parent that was going to be no device for my kids. But if I had given birth to my children in Nigeria, raised them in Nigeria, and I had all these people around, I would have been able to know how to not introduce them to tablets very early in life. But come on, there was a time in my life where I need to work. I can't hold a child that is awake. They play, they get bored. So what can I do? Right? So that was how they started to watch TV, Kids Rhyme, ABC 1, 2, 3. But before my kids started getting exposed to TV, before I allowed her to start watching ABC 1, 2, 3, my daughter had already memorized the Arabic alphabet. I had made sure she had memorized Arabic alphabet. I had made sure I have started teaching her the shorter surahs of the Quran, Ikhlas, Falak, and Nas. I have started doing that. She already could recite, make Rabbana du'as. I started her on that. So it was a routine that when we wake up in the morning and daddy's not around, we stay in bed. We legit stay in bed for that purpose. The first set of toys I got her they were all Islamic this thing toys, and that was how I started her on all those things. But as she grew older, became more mobile, like moving on her own and all that, I and I needed to, start working, doing other things, going to school, doing homework. I had to introduce her to TV, and there was also limit to that. In the morning, we go over the things we have learned, our Arabic alphabets, then she gets TV time, and she sleeps. I'm lucky in the sense that I was able to put routines in my kids, and they still go by those routines up until today. And Sar wanted to test that's my ability. Children are very different. It was easy with Kharia, that is the firstborn, that was supposed to be a lot difficult. It was easy with Kharia more than it was with Ansar, because that one just had a mind of his own.
Hidden layer nodes have an activation function, right? This activation function takes weighted input, sums it up, and then kind of uses an activation function like a ReLU or a sigmoid or so on to be matches the pattern that you're looking for. I'm gonna start off with like a simple example of, say, you have a house, right? I'm just going to draw a very rudimentary